And we are back with our first guest. I'm going to introduce her in just a minute, but I'll definitely have to give her intro. If you want to achieve financial wellness, you have to show it a little TLC. Talk about it, learn about it, and definitely you have to commit to it. And who's better here to explain to us more about financial wellness, TLC, but none other than Miss Megan Samuel Fields. Good morning, beautiful.
Good morning, Shamik.
And I was
so glad to be here. Good to see you.
Yes, on virtual interview. You told me you were gonna be a part on the other side of me
Yeah,
next time.
yeah, but at 7:15,
I know, right? I know, I know.
that's a that's a stretch. That's a
Uh,
stretch.
that is true. That I can agree with. Now,
But
tell
I'm
us,
here.
wonderful. Tell us more about this financial wellness TLC.
Okay, so we are having our this is our second annual financial wellness conference. And the topic for, or the main theme for the financial wellness conference, which is virtual, is financial wellness TLC. Of course, everybody needs a little TLC in their lives. For us, TLC means talk, learn, commit. And for financial wellness, we're saying these are the three main things that we need to focus on. We need to talk. We need to talk about money. We need to talk about how financially well we are. We need to talk about perhaps where our weaknesses are. But then we also need to learn. We need to understand how to manage our money. We need to understand that there's some mindsets we might have which aren't serving us well. And then we got to do more than talk, because we don't want to be just a talk shop.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk, we're going to learn, and we want people to commit to a change in the way they view their finances, commit to being on the path of being financially well, commit to making even one small change in their lives that will get them on the path of financial wellness.
Mm-hmm.
So that's our conference. That's the topic. And it's going to be on Thursday, the 2nd of March. We like our numbers, so it's 2323.
Mm-hmm.
And it's from 9 to 5, chock full with lots of information, lots of guidance, lots of things to learn, and lots of fun, because we know that we're fun people, and we know learning is always best when it's done in a fun environment.
That is true. So persons can tune on anytime within that day. It doesn't. You don't have. You have to go in for 9 and leave at 5. How does it go?
Well,
Explain.
if you want to get
Mm-hmm.
everything,
Mm-hmm.
it's from 9 to 5. Registration is actually on our website.
Mm-hmm.
You have to register in order to attend. The cost for registration is $100. You go to our website, Samuel Fields Consulting Group,
Mm-hmm.
and all the information is there. It's, as I said, a virtual conference. We're using Zoom events, which requires persons to have a Zoom account, which is a free account, which can be a free account.
Mm-hmm.
And so you would need to register, make sure that you're using the email address that is connected to your Zoom account. And then you have, whether, lots of people are working.
Mm-hmm.
So if it is that you can't necessarily come from the beginning to the end, we'll also have all of the sessions. You'll be able to go back afterwards and dive in even a little deeper into some of these sessions.
What were some of the sessions focused on?
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So our main speaker, our keynote speaker, is Oyenike. I had to pause to get it right. Oyenike Adetoye. She is Nigerian by birth, but lives in the United Kingdom. And she is a finance specialist. She's a chartered accountant. And she will be speaking about your money mindset and the need for us to recognize that a lot of things that we heard from mommy, granny, auntie weren't necessarily um, or they aren't serving us well right now. So she's going to focus a lot on dropping all of that and focusing on strengthening your understanding of financial literacy and using it to create a better future for yourself. We also have Nashare Richardson. She is an international financial coach. She's based in New York, and she is going to be speaking about all the money baggage. So a lot of things will be about your mindset, because we believe that if you can tap into that mindset and change that mindset, then you can go on a different trajectory than you're currently on. We're also going to have some roundtables, some panel discussions where we will have experts in the field speaking about different matters. So we're going to have a roundtable speaking about leaving a legacy, and not just leaving a legacy, but how do you manage that legacy to ensure that it stays in your family. And the legacy doesn't have to be cash. It could be land. It could be even intellectual property. So we're going to have our very own Georgian Ryan from the Ryan Group of Companies. She'll be speaking on legacy, as well as Gavin Christopher, our very own as well. But we also will be having Una Morgan from Morgan Heritage, and she'll be speaking about the legacy within their family. So that's going to be very interesting. We're going to have another session where we'll be speaking about seasonal income and how you can have a seasonal income, but be able to still manage your finances throughout the year. As we know, lots of persons in Antigua, they work within the tourism industry, and we know that industry is seasonal. We have high season, we have low season. Some persons get paid very well during the high season and then either don't get paid during the low season, or they get paid less. But one thing remains constant are the bills. The bills will always be there, whether or not you're bringing in the revenue. So we're going to have persons from the industry speaking about seasonal income and how you can have a good budget, how you can manage your money throughout the year. So we're going to have John White. He works at one of the hotels. We also have Sean Beezer, who is a well-known
taxi entrepreneur.
Top type of, I tell you, top driver, but yes, he's going to be giving his insights on that. And we also have Nadine Sutherland. Nadine Sutherland, she is the well-known reggae artist, and she'll be speaking about seasonal income and how to manage your money during the entire year. I'm very much looking forward to that because I think it's going to be exciting.
Well, and this seasonal income actually touched a place at home for me, because for the last 10 years of my life, I've been living on a seasonal income where that's where I know Mr. Sean Beezer from. I'm a service ambassador, tour guide, whatever you want to call it. But I didn't have the knowledge that I think that I would get from going to this conference, because when I look back, I said, listen, I used to make so much money. And back then, the tips were nice, okay? And I look back and I'd be like, I don't have much to show for it, because I didn't have that education about how I could, budget, balance, and save and those type of things. So I'm extremely happy for that, the seasonal
awesome
income. Yes.
And then another topic we're going to be exploring, we're going to have a topic specifically for women, or let's say about women, because we want everybody to attend that session, because as I say, there's a woman in everybody's life. And so it's going to be on women and wealth, a roadmap for financial wellness. And we think it's very important. We think it's timely. Research has shown that women live longer than men. And that translates into women becoming widowed. And lots of times it's at a time when they are still quite vibrant in life. And because of the way we have been raised, a lot of women in households, the men are the ones who manage the finances. So then you have these widows who end up now with having to manage the household when they never really were exposed to it because the husband dealt with all of that. We also have lots of single women who are the head of their households. And so we want to dig a little deeper into how women can create wealth and maintain a decent standard of living while managing their households. So we're going to have persons on the panel who are quite experts. So we have Nadia Chandler Guy. She is the Assistant Vice President of Pensions in Sagicor, Barbados. We also have Her Excellency, Karen May Hill. Her background is finance, and I know she's going to come with some really great insights. We also have the CEO of the Eastern Caribbean Securities Regulatory Commission based in St. Kitts. They are the company, they're the regulators for any of the types of investments that might be within the Eastern Caribbean. So they are going to be speaking. Oh, and we have another one, Wendy Miles Boykin. She is a finance entrepreneur and does a lot of work in Colorado, focusing on women and improving their wealth. So, and I'll be the moderator for that session. And we expect to have a very, very vibrant conversation about women and wealth and how we can create a roadmap for their financial wellness. We also have another topic, investing versus savings. What's the difference? How to make a balance? Because we always hear about savings, we hear about investing, but how much do we put to each one? And our seasoned banker, Lawrence Blackman, he'll be speaking about that. We have, as I said, fun. We are having a game that's called Five to Survive. And it's about a young man named Devon, an Antiguan, who is on a mission to try and understand what it means to be financially well. And he has had some insights from his grandfather, who has been telling him about these 5 things that he needs to do with money. So he is going to be on an adventure, and everybody will be coming with us on the adventure to play the game with Devon to ensure that he is financially well. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interactive. You're gonna have a good time.
All right, so give us the date and time again and how they can register, because we definitely need to get that. We're giving all this juicy information. I am excited already. You said it's going to the 2nd of March.
2nd of March. So let's put that in perspective. That's next week, Thursday. Because February is rolling all by. So it's next week, Thursday. It's a virtual conference. It starts at 9 and it goes right through to 5 o'clock. Chock full with information, tips, tools, activities that will help you on your path to financial wellness. Registration is through our website, samuelfieldsconsulting.com. The cost is $100 US. If there are any issues or concerns, you can call me 464-0841, or you can send us an email at info@samuelfieldsconsulting.com. Shamik, 2 other things I want to quickly say. We're focusing on young people. And so it's 2023. We're giving 23 scholarships to young people who are either at the State College or at UE, Five Islands campus, or in fact, any university, because it's virtual. You can be anywhere. And all you need to do is to write a little write-up. My son says, don't say essay. Children are run like an essay. Yes. So a little write-up, because it's only 100 words. And you have to write and let us know, what does financial literacy mean to you? And you send that into info@samuelfieldsconsulting, and you will be eligible to get a free pass to our Financial Wellness TLC conference. We've gotten quite a few already, so I'm encouraging the young people, get on it and send
Wait. When you say young people, what ages? Because I am planning to write my essay.
Well,
my write-up.
You know what? If you're young, you do it. But we're focusing specifically on students at the State College and at UE. But if you're young and you're not in any of those categories, we will consider you.
Okay.
We're not gonna close the door. We so want to democratize financial literacy. We're going to have it open to young people.
Okay.
And then the other thing I wanted to, before my time is up, is to thank the sponsors. We have been overwhelmed with the sponsors that have come forward. We are so grateful and thankful for them because these things cost. And we're so thankful that they have agreed to partner with us. So we have our gold sponsor, Citizenship by Investment Unit. They are on board. They were on board last year. They want to improve financial literacy throughout Antigua and Barbuda. So we just want to thank Citizenship by Investment Unit. We have our silver sponsor, James and McGinley Limited. We thank them very much. They've come forward and have been a great assistance. And then we have bronze sponsors. We have West Indies Oil Company. Thank them very much. PIC Insurance. We have Tradewinds Hotel, and a lot of our activities will be streamed from Tradewinds Hotel. We have Community First Credit Union, Andrew Group of Companies, and our partners, Antigua and Barbuda Chamber of Commerce and Antigua and Barbuda Investment Authority. We want to thank them all. They have been wonderful, wonderful support, and we couldn't have done what we've done so far without them. So thank you, thank you, thank you to our sponsors.
And thank you for coming and sharing
this
with us.
Oh, it's my pleasure. It's always great being with you.
The feeling is definitely reciprocated here.
And I'm telling you, Shamik, you don't even still write your essay.
All right.
But you're gonna get a special pass.
Thank you so much.